to the next episode of really, it's about how to go from a freelancer to a business owner. And for me, it actually took a program. So I was introduced by an old client to a program called Goldman Sachs 10,000 Businesses. And Goldman Sachs, this is their give back program where, they did some things that weren't ethical during the housing bubble. So their commitment back to the world is to do this like master's level training program for small businesses and the ability to help small businesses scale. So it's a very intense program, but it's free. It lasts about 3 months, and went into this program just like, hey, I need to learn more about how to become a genuine business, a proper business, to all the way on the other side of how to scale your business, starting to look at your business from the idea of scalability. What can I grow? What can't I grow? What works? What doesn't work? And the one thing so I was always a freelancer that hired freelancers. And I love that relationship because I was always the customer. And when employees become employees, it's like they're owed vacation, they're owed a raise, they're owed you patting them on the back, they're owed, everything. And it was just really challenging because no matter what, I could never live up to their expectations. There was always this feeling like I'm not being treated fairly. And, we did everything. We did unlimited PTO. We did, nice raises. We did everything I could possibly do. I gave my employees, but there was always this like, I'm not good enough of a boss. And so one of the big changes and the peace of mind that I lost was these employees, and they're not happy with me as their boss, always weighed on me. And it really disrupted my peace of mind. And it's like, so let's go back to the scaling. So I came out and I hired employees, and I switched my team from being freelancers to being employees. And we just really started to grow our business and focus on scaling and focus on growing. And in four years since then, and I joined the Entrepreneurs Organization, which is a fabulous organization. They have an accelerator program, which is it's designed to help accelerate small businesses to the point where they're eligible to join Entrepreneurs Organization. In Cleveland, you have to be over $1 million in revenue. So I joined this, and it was a great program. It's all coaching, coaching, mentoring, helping you learn how to handle it. And when you start talking to everybody, all their problems are either cash or employees or marketing. I'm like, geez, So, but it helped you to scale. And so, I could just see that, the peace of mind would come from recurring revenue from SEO. We absolutely could do this. The customers had to be the right fit. They had to be in a market where it was achievable quickly, because customers will not stay in the game without good results. So it had to be achievable quickly. It had to be the right fit. We had to have the ability to put content on the website, which means that they have to actually look at the content and approve the content. There had to be these deal breaker things, but as long as they're willing to play within our set of rules of what we have to do to make this work, we could make it happen. And so we just started building our SEO client base, and it just worked really well. And we was able to scale that area of our business. The project work, like the website design, the creative work, the, graphic design, all of those, we copywriting, things like that. That was limited by our employee capacity. Like, could only build so many websites at one time. We could only build, so that area of our business was not scalable, where the SEO was really scalable. So we kind of leaned into the SEO, and within 4 years, we went from about $350 in revenue to about 1.2 in revenue, which is great. It's figuring out what can you scale, what can you do, what gives you peace of mind, what keeps you up at night. but the employees are still keeping me up at night. So recently the change that I've made is I'm like, we have this business across the hall and he does the same thing we do, website design, but he's like, can I design some websites for you, or at least develop some websites for you? We would never give away the design because we're too good. But so, and I'm like, yeah, sure. That would really help me out, like having a controlled cost, having, more scale. Exactly. I need to be able to scale. I need to be able to do more. I need to be able to do it faster. So there's all these things. But we have to, the one thing about designing your website or redesigning your website is it can absolutely kill your SEO. So I need a partner that's willing to play by our rules. And I need a client that's willing to play by our rules and how we are going to do this to accomplish it and not have your SEO fall off the map. And that is very difficult and very challenging. And so, excuse me. And so but all of a sudden, I'm a customer again. And I'm like, boy, I like this. I like being a customer. I like having somebody say, talking to someone say, I need it by here and I need it for this amount of money. And they're like, yes, I can do that. Whereas employees, it's like, oh, well, this is why we're not in budget. This is why I'm like, man, this just makes so much sense. So recently I have changed where I have taken my team and I'm making a good portion of my team freelancers. And I want to be the customer again. And I am setting them up if they would like to do their own gig, their own business. I'm introducing to other people that could also use their services. And I'm giving them the freedom to do this. If it doesn't work, that's okay. And I'm bringing on partners and I am recruiting the most awesome creative team. Like I said, I'm curating the best creatives out there. I'm bringing people on and I want this whole myriad of expertise. So I want writers that know the plastics industry or the rubber industry or the chemical industry or the metal industry or know wire, or they know everything about luxury handbags, or they know everything about makeup. And so I'm looking for people that are experts in all different areas, but super creative, and then graphic designers that are super creative. My biggest need right now is for an amazing account manager, like somebody that's worked in an agency, but they're an idea stream. They can sit down with a client and they're so excited about this client's product, no matter how mundane it is, even if it's just fishing wire. But they're so excited about the potential, what we can do and how we can grow their business. And so I'm looking for someone like that has my sort of passion for growing businesses, for growing clients' businesses, for winning, for accomplishing great results. And they can come in and help me manage those clients. So that's what I'm looking for right now. But this week has been rough. It's been really rough because, we've been trying to build this creative culture. We've been trying to build all of this. And now I'm saying, I want to be able to scale, but it's may not be with the team that I've got right now, that everybody, I need a little bit of your expertise. But I need, really solid partners that can help me scale, things like that. So it's a challenge. It really is. But it's, in the end, I'm like really, so I spent the last 6 months like, what do I want? What do I want? What do I want? And this is my life purpose, is making sure that I've told everybody that you can do it. No matter what it is you're supposed to do, you can do it. Like we heard Jessie's story. She is 3 years behind in reading, and now she's like in the top 30% as far as testing for MD and DOs. And that's like, you just don't think there's a path like that for people that are behind like that. And you just have to believe that you can do it, yes, it's not fair. Yes, you have to work harder. But if you're willing to put in the work and this is what you're supposed to do, it can happen. My mom never showed us she loved us, but we got that. I got everything I need. I got everything out of it. So people can change, things can change, situations can change.
Hi, it's me, Julie.
This program and our future endeavors to make this world a better place are supported by my business, 𝗕𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, an exceptional marketing agency. Hire us to develop a highly creative marketing campaign that will feature on this show and give you amazing visibility. And a portion of the profits go to this programming. So go to 𝗕𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀.com and let's talk about your business and how we can help you. You have the potential to start and grow a business. And I know a lot of people had that during COVID. They started, it was the gig economy. Everybody started their own businesses. But, my goal is to bring on entrepreneurs because I'm so connected into the entrepreneurial community now through what I'm trying to do, that bring on entrepreneurs of how they've successfully done it and tell their success stories and tell how it's working for them. And it can be done. It can happen. Everything you want to do can happen, but this is the place to start it. And really it's the problem solving. And for me, it's what do I want to do? Where do I need to go? What will make me happy? How does this all work? How does everything work together? How does this all fit? And then how does this fit in with what you're trying to do in your life purpose? And the reason, so last year we rebranded as 𝗕𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀. And the reason we did that was because even though SEO is our strongest lane and we're fantastic at it, my creative team were like, we just aren't. It's boring. It's boring writing about wire. It's boring writing about, rubber or plastics, or it's boring. Now, there are some people that absolutely love that. And we want to make sure we have those people in the mix. But there's a lot of people that want more creative work. They want things that are really challenging them and putting them on the edge. So we rebrand as 𝗕𝗀𝗀𝗀𝗀, because I'm like, this is in line with where I want to go. I want to have these amazing creative programs. I want to attract this amazing creative team. The work we're doing as far as creative work is at the top level. It's absolutely fabulous. And so we just needed to, say, okay, so we've got these two lanes. We've got creative SEO and we've got creative services. And what that means is that we're now attracting, the work we're doing it's energizing, it's exciting. We're bringing brainstorming into everything we're doing. We're developing this creative culture with our clients too. We do brainstorming with the clients. We do everything I'm talking about here, we're doing, and we're untapping the potential for their brands, for their businesses, for everything. And we were even making the boring more interesting. So, it's a lot to go through right now. We're going through a lot, but at the end of the day, everything we're doing is at this amazing creative level, and it's really exciting. And everything I'm doing feels like this is exactly what I should be doing now. This did not give me peace of mind. This is giving me peace of mind. This did not give me peace of mind. It's now giving me. So it's pulling alignment into everything's bringing me joy. Everything's making, and not just happy, not like I'm not happy. I'm feeling like I'm on the path, on the journey for what I should be doing. My business is finally in alignment with what I should be doing. I have to be a role model for the ability to let go of things, to get out of your head, to not let things bother you. And the employees, no matter how I tried, they did weigh. Now, they didn't weigh for days and days like they used to in the past, but it's still, there's this emotional weight, this emotional struggle. And I had to find a way to get past that. And unfortunately, this is the outcome, which is there's a different relationship that I can have that's a win-win for us, instead of it feels like someone's always feeling like they're getting shortchanged. And I didn't want to be in that relationship with anybody anymore. So it's different, but it's a new day for us, and we're moving forward, and we're really excited about all the amazing things that are going to happen to us this year. So it's really good. And I hope you get to do this in your life too. And this is inspiring, and that my journey and the tools and the things that I've figured out help you to get to that place with your ideas, the business that you want to start too. Thank you. you.